As authorities dig into what went wrong with this crash, weather might have been one factor. It's something that they are looking into. There was very heavy rains and a lot of lightning going on right when this plane started having trouble. The wreckage of the aircraft is now in these woods behind me over here. Investigators now have the task of trying to remove that wreckage and the pieces of the plane safely and try to reassemble it so they can figure out what went so catastrophically wrong.
As the plane was traveling, it was losing altitude, and the pilot recognized that he had only a handful of minutes to try to bring the plane to a safe landing.
It's a nightmare for every pilot and passenger who's ever flown. Two men were flying in a single-engine Beechcraft A-36 aircraft when they started having serious engine troubles. The Westchester County airport was just right around the corner from where they were. The pilot, though, just didn't have enough power left in his plane to make it.
The plane was ultimately found crashed on land in trees in the northern portion of the wooded area that is at Rye Lake, above where the airport runway was.
The two men on board who lost their lives are both from Cleveland, Ohio. Officials identified them as 45-year-old Benjamin Chaffetz and 40-year-old Baruch Taub. As FAA investigators, the National Transportation Safety Board are piecing together what went wrong. Here's what we know. The plane took off from JFK Airport Thursday evening around 5 p.m. It was on its way to Ohio when it suddenly had some sort of mechanical problem. Authorities say the pilot, Baruch Taub, radioed in that their plane had just suffered a rapid loss in oil pressure. Soon after, air traffic controllers lost radar and radio contact with them. Heavy rain and lightning made things very difficult for rescuers as they tried to make their way to the crash site.
The weather was impossible.
It wasn't easy, but the FBI, along with local search and rescuers, were able to find the crash site and the two victims by tracking the location pings of their cell phones. Before the crash, authorities say the victims were able to use their phones one last time to contact their families.
Mr. Chaffetz communicated with his wife in the last few minutes of his life. I don't think any of us want to contemplate what it would be like to know that your life was about to end and you were going to speak to the people that you love the most and try to say something to them to summarize the life that you've had together.
Officials have given the bodies of the victims, Benjamin Chaffetz and Baruch Taub, back to their families in Cleveland, Ohio, so they could be buried immediately in accordance with their Jewish religious traditions. It could still be days, if not weeks, before we get that full crash report back from the NTSB.